Hello and welcome to this week's edition of VSN. As always, I'm your host Phil Distin, and on this episode we'll be taking an in-depth look at PARiM and how it will be used by Vespasian Security for booking all our staff in 2015. First of all, I'd like to thank you all for the mini success of and the feedback from episode 1. We definitely believe this is going to help us improve as a company over the next 12 months, and with your support I will try to make each episode better and better. I can't promise that, but I'll definitely give it a go. So what is PARiM? We touched briefly on this on the last episode, so instead of me going over that again, you can check it out here and we can move on to looking into it on different platforms and why Vespasian Security as a company has invested fully in this idea. For the last few years, our poor office staff have stressed over the booking of both festivals and our regular door supervisors on a weekend. So we all sat down and discussed the idea of looking at investing in software that could alleviate that pressure, as well as benefit our greatest asset, you, our staff. So we hunted and tested until we found PARiM, a helpful new company that listened to our ideas and what we wanted, and in turn, it has developed along with us a program to what it is now. I guess for most of us, we will use this app on smartphones, available both on Android and iOS, so let's start there. So first of all, we open the app and that takes us to a simple sign-in screen. We type in Vespasian, like so, and hit next. This will then take you to a simple sign-in screen where we enter our email address, and then we enter our password. I must mention that if you are not yet on PARiM, please do contact the office staff who will get you onto the system and therefore ready to go. So once on the system and signed in, this is a screen you will see. It opens all the shifts that you've already confirmed yourself to work. Clicking on a future confirmed shift, like the one for tomorrow, will give you all the details of that shift with a map, its location, timings, and if needs be any other details required will appear in the description box. Going back to the main screen and return all the way to the scheduling menu. Now this is the important bit. Please do click these buttons, if not for anything else, but for the sanity of our office staff. Once you have decided that you can or cannot work this shift, hit the appropriate button and this will book you on the system so it then appears in your future confirmed list ready for you. So far so good, but you also want to see what else there is available for you to work this year. The final tab on the schedule menu says open. Press on this. Here is a list of all future events and shifts available for the entire year that we can schedule. Again, clicking on any of these will give you all the details you require as on all previous description windows. The difference here is the green apply button. If you feel this is a shift you would like to work, then press the apply and this will let the office know on the system that you wish to work the particular event. From there the booking team can confirm you on the shift or decline if it is oversubscribed. Please do read each shift carefully, because if you are a steward applying for an SIA position, then you will be declined. Alternatively, if you are an SIA door supervisor applying for a steward position, you may be accepted, but you will be paid at steward rates. If you apply and are accepted, then this will appear on your confirm list. The last icon you will see is in the top right, which is the notifications bell. Press this to reveal all the shift notifications and details about late shifts and overtime done. The list in here will have all the same as the requesting list and the pending lists, and you can confirm from this menu too. The unconfirmed list is your timesheets. At the end of each shift that you have worked, a screen will appear, and at the bottom of the screen it will say confirm your timesheet. Please hit this button at the end of your day, and that will send through to our office who can then clarify and confirm that those are the hours you've worked. If there are any discrepancies, the office staff and yourself can sort it out quickly and effectively. As you can see here, this shift has already been confirmed by the office and therefore it's down for me to hit confirm and approve the agreed hours. Now all that is done, we can run through a dummy shift that's been set up for me to go through and video live for you. So as you can see, PARiM has just alerted me that I'm due a shift at 4 o'clock. So we open the app, as we do with all apps on iPhones. I give my ID away, and it takes us straight to PARiM. So as you can see at the top, I have a shift, briefly, from 4 till 4:15. Now I promise I do work more hours than this, but this has been set up just so I can show you how it works. So we click on that said shift. Now you can see it says the Courtyard, which is obviously one of our venues in Portsmouth. I'm obviously nowhere near the Courtyard, I'm actually in Essex, but this is just set up to show you. So what you have is a big green start button down at the bottom. So once you get to your shift and your location, you hit start, and that'll start the timer for your shift. Now if the shift is longer and you're entitled to a break, whether it be an hour or half hour, there will be a start break button appear where I've just pressed the green one. So once you have your break, you can press that, and that will start a timer for your break. Once your half hour, hour, 20 minutes, or whatever your break allocated is done, you can hit stop break, and that will count the break and go onto your timesheet at the end of the day. So once you've completed your day, obviously I'm going to complete this a bit earlier than 15 minutes and phone the office and make sure that I'm booked for the full day. You hit finish, and that will finish the shift. And this is the timesheet that comes up at the end of the day. So it will say that I've worked a total of quarter of an hour, 15 minutes. This is accurate to within 5 to 15 minutes depending on how we set it up. So if you are late, it will let you know. And this cannot be adjusted by yourselves, only by the office. So if you do accidentally make a mistake of not signing in on time, please let the office know immediately so they can rectify this. So as was discussed earlier, at the bottom of this it says confirm timesheet. Once you hit confirm timesheet, this will then send it to the office and say timesheet confirmed here. That will appear up in your confirmed timesheets here, and once it goes into the office, they can confirm it, and then you will get paid the correct hours. The other symbol, top left, is the menu list, where you can jump from schedule to timesheets, and also add other accounts if you want to help those not yet quite up with smartphone technology. Lastly, we will look quickly at the desktop features available on PARiM for you. These are features that aren't on the phone, but are very useful, including booking holiday and making sure that we know when you are available or when you are unavailable for events. So as you can see, this is the desktop signing screen for Vespasian Security on PARiM. The web address is exactly the same as that's on the mobile app, which is vespasian.parim.co.uk. Quickly enter your email address and your password in, which I've already done, and then hit the login. Once you're logged in, it takes you to your diary and to your calendar. What this calendar allows is it shows you all the shifts that you've confirmed and are due to work, which are in green, and the pending shifts are in orange, the same as they are on the app. So, same principles, you can click the pending shift, and here it will tell me the hours that I need to work, how long my break is, and whereabouts the shift is and the dates. I can click decline if I don't want to work that shift, or accept, which I'll accept, and therefore that will let the office know that I want to work that shift. The other reason is dates here. Any empty dates, you can set that you're unavailable. So if you're not requested to work any shift, and these are here, you can set the fact that you're away on holiday or anything similar to that, that you're not available to work, or if you work shift patterns on other jobs and you only wish to work some festivals for us, then obviously you can set all your unavailability and you won't get emails confirming you or emails requesting you to work on certain events. Also on the desktop there is the holiday, which is the time off, which is a little aeroplane. Now here you can actually book a holiday. This is still in process with PARiM. The fact that the allowance and days left here is incorrect. What will happen is we will work with them and they'll look at developing a way that we can accrue accurately the amount of holiday you've earned while working for us. And then once you've got that accruement, you can quickly click any date. So let's say 20th August, you want to go on holiday. You can put here, unable to work, unpaid or holiday. So you want to take holiday, how long your holiday's for, comment, anything you want to put in there. I'm away on holiday, family, commitments, or anything you wish to put in there, or leave it blank. Although it does say you have to put something, so don't leave it blank, do put something in there. There is a note at the bottom that says any absence that is less than 14 days from this date, so you can't book any holiday on the app within 14 days of when you want to take it. You'll have to call the office and they can override the system and grant that holiday should they want to. So I don't want to book a holiday, so we'll quickly come out of that. So again, there's the open shifts, which is the same as the phone. It gives you a full list of all the open shifts available. You can scroll through and you can show more, and it should have the whole year's events on there. So if you scroll through quickly, we'll try and get down to June and we'll find the Isle of Wight Festival. And there's the Isle of Wight Festival. Now I'm already confirmed on this, so I don't need to apply, but you can apply to work this and they'll go straight through to the office and they can confirm you. You'll get an email back, it'll be in your confirmation list, and again it'll be a little notification, as you can see up here. There is the bell with all notifications, and that'll say you've requested a shift, you've applied for a shift, or anything you've missed or anything that goes on. There's also an envelope. This is similar to an emailing system that we normally use. Basically we can send out an email to everybody within a list, and then it turns into more of a chat conversation, so you can see who you're working with, what's happening, and we can send out multiple information quick and easy. There's also a documents file, so if we need to send you any documents, so if we want to pre-send out any packs or information for an event or festival, then we can drop and drag it in here. And the same for you, you can drop and drag documents to us, so if we ask for a document from you, certificates or anything, you can quickly drop it in here rather than attach it to an email. And the last bit really that's going to apply to most people here is your timesheets. Basically it just looks like an normal timesheet sent out. At the moment we're still working with them to get accurate hours to working rate. So at the moment it will only kind of give you the hours that you've worked. So you'll have a rough idea of what hours you've worked, and when your timesheet comes through you can compare it to that. So the other important bit on here is in the top right, which is yourself. So you have my profile. Now your profile will mainly be filled out by the office. If there's anything in here of missing details, then obviously we can get through. So any details we're missing, badge numbers, certificates or anything, language skills or any other training you've acquired, please do drop it in there so the office are fully aware of what it is you're capable of doing. And that's pretty much it for the desktop. You're best off diving on yourself, having a good look round, and you'll soon get used to it. It's quite a simple app, and hopefully for 2015 it will prove beneficial for Vespasian security. Well, I hope this feature has proved useful for you. If you have any questions at all, you can contact our office staff and make sure that you are booked onto PARiM. Alternatively, you can ask me any questions you like on Twitter, here. You can follow us on our Facebook page, or of course subscribe to this channel with regular video updates. Those that are on our Facebook page would have seen I run a questionnaire over the weekend for the next episode, episode 3. I want your feedback to know which is your favourite festival from the following 3, and we will do a feature on that said festival. Number 1 is Brownstock, number 2 is Why Not Festival, and number 3 is Victorious. Please leave your comments below. And until next time, stay safe.